Howdy, students. I just wanted to show you a quick little. Answer key for these first three drawing ones. Hopefully, this. I would like to think that this was easy enough. There's going to be some. There's going to be something on this coming FA where you're going to have to draw just a simple graph, and so my hope is that this would help you to prepare for that. So, this is the answer key. Scientists are researching optimal temperature for a new enzyme discovered in tropical fish. The fish live in water that is at a temperature of 20 degrees Celsius, and if the temperature is lowered or increased, the fish begin to move slowly and act abnormally. Based on this information, draw a graph showing the optimal temperature for the enzyme. Show what would happen if to the reaction rate of fish were placed in colder or warmer than 20 degrees Celsius, right? So basically, what it's trying to tell you is at 20 degree, if these fish are swimming around, right? If the fish are swimming around in 20 degrees, odds are that's where the best rate of the reaction is going to be. So this is going to be the high part right here. And then as you put the fish in different temperature, the fish acts abnormally. It shows that, like, okay, the fish is acting abnormally. Maybe the enzyme in the fish is acting abnormally. Maybe the reaction rate is going down when we increase or decrease the temperature, right? So hopefully that is what your first graph should look like. Your second graph deals with the bears and their pH in their intestines. You see, the bear's intestinal acid is normally around a pH of 6. If anything were to disrupt the pH in the bear's intestine, it would not be able to digest its food as well and suffer from bloating. The bears would suffer from bloating and stomach aches. So based on this information, draw a graph that shows the optimal pH for the enzyme in the bear's stomach and what would happen if there was anything that caused the pH to increase or decrease, right? So the optimal pH is at 6, like it says. So as we see here, we have our optimal pH of 6 right here. So right here, this is the best spot right here at an optimal pH of 6. And if we decrease the pH, the reaction rate decreases for the enzyme, right? It's not going to work as well. Bear's going to get upset stomach, bloating. It's not going to be able to digest stuff as effectively. I'm going to drop off on this other side as well, right? That's the main thing right there with our reaction rate. Now let me just do one quick check right here. And now for this last one right here, we have that when it comes to the enzyme. So scientists have recently discovered a new type of enzyme, and they're learning about the enzyme increases with the concentration of the enzyme, but only to a certain point. You see, the reaction rate increases from 0% to 25%, and then 25% onwards, the reaction rate stays the same, right? What does that look like, right? So from 0% to 25%, there's an increase, right? So right here, there's going to be an increase, an increase, an increase, an increase in the reaction rate. And then once we get to about 25%, there's a level off, and the reaction rate doesn't increase anymore. Because at 25, right, at 25, there's nothing's going to increase the reaction rate. Adding any more enzymes is not going to increase the reaction rate. Anyway, that right there is kind of it in a nutshell.